I've got some great ways for homeowners to save on taxes. Yeah, it's almost tax time again, so I want to make sure that I've got you covered and saving some money. Did you recently buy a house, or maybe you've been tossing around the idea of buying a house? Then this video is for you. So be sure to stick around to the end because I'm letting you in on something that, not a lot of people know about or even realize. Do you want to know what the tax savings for homeowners are? Well, when you own a home, you may be eligible for certain tax deductions that can significantly reduce your tax burden. And these things, they can add up to some big savings. Now, it depends on if you itemize your taxes or if you get the standard deduction, as to how much money that you're going to be able to save by being a homeowner. Now, sometimes the standard deduction is actually higher than if you itemized your taxes. So be sure to talk to your accountant or whoever does your taxes about whether you're itemizing or you're taking the standard deductions. This is important because some of these tax savings will only be good if you are itemizing. So let's jump into the possible tax savings that you could receive as a homeowner. Okay, the first tax savings is the interest expense. So you should get a Form 1098. And this form is from the IRS, but it should come in the mail from your mortgage company. This form details how much interest that you paid on your mortgage for the year. So be on the lookout for this, and you'll use it when it comes time to file your taxes if you want to deduct your interest expense that you paid for the prior year. Okay, tax saving number 2 is your property taxes. So your local county should be sending a property tax bill. And if you choose to escrow your property taxes through your mortgage company, this will also be on that Form 1098 as well. But you should also get a copy from your local government. You can also deduct those property taxes. So be sure to give this to your tax preparer as well. Now, the third savings is that you can deduct your points and possibly your PMI too. So if you paid points when you closed on your loan, you can possibly deduct those points that you paid to lower your interest rate. And this information would be on your settlement statement that you got when you closed on the home. So be sure to keep this in a safe place so that you can access it when the tax time comes around. Also, if you're paying PMI, which is private mortgage insurance, you may be able to deduct this as well. Now, the fourth tax savings is the home office. If you have a home office, you can deduct that portion or the square footage of the home off if you are itemizing. For this deduction, you can't be a W-2 employee. So if you are employed and just working from home, this won't work for you. This is really for the self-employed, the contract workers. But if you can use it, you can also include anything with that home, such as utilities, internet, all those types of things. But again, I want to stress to you to talk to your tax preparer for more information on this. So if you're finding this video informative, please give it a thumbs up. All right, so another tax savings is Homestead Exemption. Oklahoma offers a Homestead Exemption on your primary residence, and this allows you to reduce your property tax payment. This really doesn't have anything to do with your income taxes, but it's very important and just another way that I wanted to share with you to help you pay less taxes. There's an application that you or maybe even the title company fills out and sends to the county that you live in. You have until April 1st to apply for the Homestead Exemption. So even if you bought your house years ago, but you never filed for this, you have until April 1st. And once you file for this, you will not need to file again until you move or purchase another primary residence. I'll put some links in the description below with a couple of the major counties here in Oklahoma City Metro with more information on this. So after the video, be sure to go check out your county. It's not just about tax deductions. Owning a home also allows you to build equity and potentially see an increase in the value of your home. This can be a great investment for the future. So my next tip, it really isn't a tax savings every year, but it's a savings when you sell your house. It is capital gains tax. So with this, when you sell your primary home, You don't have to pay taxes on up to $250,000 of your gain. So for example, if you bought a house for $300,000 and you sold it for $550,000, you would have a gain of $250,000. And you wouldn't have to pay capital gains taxes on that gain. Zero. And if you're married, it doubles. So it's up to $500,000. This is a huge benefit and advantage for homeowners. Of course, there are a couple of rules, and I put a link in the description with more information on capital gains tax. So again, I want to stress to you to talk to your accountant, your CPA, your tax preparer, all about these tax savings and benefits to see if there's something that you can take advantage of. So I'm curious, do you already take advantage of some or maybe even all of these tax saving tips? Let me know in the comments below. I hope that this was helpful to at least get you started and to make you aware of some of the great benefits of being a homeowner. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and click that bell to keep up with all of the local happenings and the current market in the Oklahoma City metro and surrounding areas. And if you're looking to move soon or anytime in the next year, or maybe you just have additional questions about being a homeowner, you can call, shoot a text, email, drop a DM, any way that you prefer. My contact info is in the description below. I'll see you in the next video.